Here is a version of you that exists 12 months from now, someone so changed that the people around you will barely recognize who you have become. But that version will never show up unless you hear what comes next, because the distance between where you are and where you could be is shorter than you think. And it all starts with a single, honest conversation with yourself. Picture this for a moment. The world hands you exactly 1 year, just 12 months, 365 days, and says this is your final chance to transform everything. Would you step up and fight for the life you keep dreaming about, or would you fall back into the same comfortable patterns that stole last year from you? Here is the raw, unfiltered truth that nobody wants to face. 1 year is powerful enough to completely shatter everything you have built, and 1 year is powerful enough to rebuild you into a person the world has never seen before. If I could stand before every single person on this planet and say just one thing, it would be this: your life is going to look radically different 12 months from now, whether you are prepared for that or not. Time does not pause because you are scared. Comfort is not your protector, it is your prison. And those excuses you keep whispering to yourself every morning, they are silently destroying the future you dream about when you close your eyes at night. But here is where your power lives. How your life changes, that is entirely your decision. Every single day you open your eyes, you are standing at a crossroads with two invisible paths stretching out before you. Path 1 is the road of sameness, safe, predictable, wrapped in comfort, like a warm blanket that is slowly suffocating you. Path 2 is the road of growth, uncomfortable, demanding, built on discipline, and it is the only path that leads to a life worth living. And if you are honest with yourself right now, deep in your gut, you already know which path you have been walking for far too long. Here is something most people are afraid to admit. Nothing in your world will shift just because you sit there and hope for it to change. Not the books collecting dust on your shelf, not the motivational speeches you listen to at 2 in the morning, not even this very video playing right now. The only force in the universe that transforms a human life is action, pure, relentless, imperfect action. And before you scroll past this moment, if these words are reaching something deep inside you, take 1 second to subscribe to Inspire Ascend and tap that bell so you never miss a message that could shift the direction of your entire life. This channel is being built for people exactly like you, people who are hungry for change, and every single subscriber gives this mission the strength and energy to keep going and reach more souls who need to hear this. Now, let me tell you something that will take all the pressure off your shoulders. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need to overhaul your entire existence by tomorrow morning. You do not need to be fearless or have it all figured out. You only need one thing: become just 1% better today than you were yesterday. Because 1% every single day does not just make you slightly improved. Over the course of a year, that tiny commitment compounds into making you 37 times stronger, sharper, and more disciplined than the person you are right now. Do you want to know the real reason you keep giving up on yourself? It is simpler than you think. You are trying to change your entire life in a single dramatic moment. You are standing at the bottom of the mountain, staring at the peak, and feeling paralyzed instead of just taking the next small step right in front of you. Real transformation does not announce itself with fireworks. It is slow, it is silent, it is invisible to everyone around you. Until one ordinary day, someone looks at you and says, "What happened to you? You are a completely different person." So, let me ask you something that could change everything. What if today, right now, this very moment, was the first small step toward your new life? What if tomorrow you took the next one? What if you finally stopped lying to yourself about what you are capable of? What if this is the year you finally become the person you have been promising yourself you would be since you were young? Close your eyes for 5 minutes today and see your future self standing in front of you. See the person who shows up every single day without fail. The person who does not break promises to themselves anymore. The person who looks in the mirror and says, "This time I am not quitting," and actually means it. And then you begin. Not next week when things calm down, not next month when the timing feels right, not when life magically becomes easier, because it never will. You begin today, right now, with whatever you have, because you cannot rewrite the opening chapter of your story. But you hold the pen to every single page that comes next, and the ending is still yours to write. More can happen in 12 months than your mind can possibly imagine right now, but only if you take the first step before this feeling fades. If this message moved you even 1% forward, drop a comment right now and write, "I am starting today." Let those words become your first act of commitment. And remember this, Inspire Ascend is still a young channel, still growing, still at the beginning of something powerful. But every great movement starts from nothing, and one day we will look back together and be amazed at how far we have come. So if you felt even a small spark inside you today, subscribe to Inspire Ascend and let us build this journey together, one day, one step, 1% at a time.